that you need to know in order for you to become a successful international student here in Tallinn, Estonia, or if you're planning to become one. Specific deadlines for each and every nationality and group of nations. Let's say, for instance, all non-EU nationals. What's up everyone, this is RJ and welcome again to my channel. So I know it has been a very long time since I've shared my thoughts and my stories when it comes to the living condition and situation here in Tallinn, Estonia, and very happy to share my knowledge as well as the information that you need to know in order for you to become a successful international student here in Tallinn, Estonia, or if you're planning to become one. So if you're new to the channel, I'm a Filipino who has been living here in Tallinn, Estonia for 4 years now. I've initially came here to study and now I'm a working individual. So since we are in the topic of being an international student, I'm going to share with you in this video the process and the things that I went through during the time when I was still trying to apply for a position in the bachelor's program in Liberal Arts and Humanities in Tallinn University. So keep in mind that this may have already changed and some of the information may have already updated, so do check out some of the information in the website of the school that you are applying for. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Estonia is one of those countries here in Europe where it's pretty much easy to apply for a university because the application process is very straightforward. All of the information that you need to know is already available on their website. If you're a non-European national, this video is for you because there are certain requirements and information that you need to know in order for you to become a successful applicant in the university that you're trying to apply for. You need to first know the program that you're applying for, know the deadlines as well as the requirement or specific requirement. With that being said, there are programs where they will going to require an applicant for that nationality to provide a document of some sort to be signed or to have a particular stamp. So you need to read through the information of the school's website, the things that you need to provide to the school. Otherwise, the application will going to be prolonged and you might just miss out the deadline. So in case that you also missed out in terms of choosing the right program, I've already made a separate video for that, which I've discussed my insights, the thought process when it comes to me choosing the program that I have taken, as well as the information that you might consider when choosing the right program for you. So in case that you have time, you can also watch it. You can watch it here. Where I've discussed those information. Second thing, you need to ensure that you know the program through and through. What I mean by that is you meet the requirements that the school is asking you to provide. Also, there are specific deadlines for each and every nationality and group of nations. Let's say, for instance, all non-EU nationals, including Filipinos, Nigerians, Indians, etc., has a specific deadline which is earlier than the others. However, Americans, Japanese, Ukrainians, Georgians, Turkish, and Kazakhstani has their own specific deadline. You just have to make sure that you have completed all the required documents that they are asking you to provide so that you don't miss out the deadlines, and know the specific deadlines based off on your nationality. As for the general requirements, number 1, that's going to be the high school diploma. Number 2, transcript of records. Number 3, English proficiency, and number 4, and the most important, which is the motivation letter and the curriculum vitae or the CV. So the list of the questions on the motivation letter we're going to be discussed later on. I'm going to share that information. You're finally ready to go and you already know the deadline when you're going to submit all the requirements. Now you have to go to the website of Dream Apply. You have to create your username and you have to sign in. That username will going to be used when submitting all the documents to the school. What you're going to do is you're going to scan copy the required documents and then you're going to upload it to the website. So after you have submitted the documents through Dream Apply, it will going to be forwarded to the university, and then they will going to conduct their initial assessment, and they will going to come up with the first round of selections of the applicants. So they're going to thoroughly see whether you are eligible for the next step, which is the interview. And if you are not, you're going to receive an email stating that you did not qualify for the next step, and then sorry. The application fee of 100 euros must be paid and must be received in order for the application process to go through. So here are the questions that they have asked me, and so these are the questions that they have asked me, and I'm going to show it in the screen. Important, and I'm also going to stress out that it is very important because this is the determinant factor of the university whether they're going to accept your application or not. Basically, what they're trying to pick up from the letter is whether or not you're the one who wrote this, and also what type of student are you going to be. Are you a type of student who's going to finish the program? Of course, you need to have some sort of personality when it comes to creating the motivation letter. So with that in mind, I'm actually thinking of making a video that is solely dedicated to creating a motivation letter. So maybe I'm going to do that in the future. But anyway, in the interview, the Humanities program has asked us or requested us to read 2 or 3 texts that we need to discuss to them. It's just a very casual sort of question that more or less gauging you what's your reading comprehension and the type of answer that you're going to give to them. So they will also going to check whether you can articulate a specific idea. Basically, they're just trying to test you whether you've read the articles and whether you're going to provide the information properly, articulate your thoughts well, and so on. The interview process has a significant score in terms of accepting the applicants. When it comes to the grading, the motivation letter has a maximum of 30 points. When it comes to the interview, it bears 70%. You will going to wait for their next instruction through email. It's either going to be a good news that you have successfully managed and being considered as a future student, or they're just saying that you did not meet the requirement and thanking you for the effort that you've made. Applicants who have successfully passed their entrance exam will going to be asked to send their education documents to the university by post. Specific instruction will going to be given by the admission specialist to each applicant individually via online application system. Whether any documents are required by post can also be determined by the examining the university's specific requirements. But each and every country has their own Ministry of Foreign Affairs that is designated to put a stamp on, let's say, for instance, the educational documents. So in the Philippines, we have what we call the red ribbon, where in our case for Filipinos, the university, as far as I know, they didn't ask me to provide any authenticated documents. There are some nationalities that the universities here in Estonia will going to ask you to provide. So keep in mind that you need to read through the requirements and specific information based on your nationality. So after you submitted the documents through post, actually it's not you who's going to submit the documents, it's the school who's going to submit the documents for you. You're going to request your school, let's say for instance your high school, to submit all the documents to Tallinn University, and Tallinn University, once they receive it, they're going to confirm it that they have received it. They're going to evaluate it and then forward it to the Ministry of Education here in Estonia. Once they have done that, the conditional acceptance letter will going to be provided to you after all of those evaluations. So it will going to take some time, and usually it will going to take like a couple of weeks. I'm going to provide you with the timeline when I submitted the application, when I got interviewed, and when I got the or the conditional acceptance letter. So I'm going to show that in the screen right now. So after you receive the conditional letter, you have the option to either accept or reject the conditional letter of acceptance. So some of the students has the option to reject it because either they have another application from a different university, or they just don't want to study in this particular university, or I don't know, maybe they plans change, you know. But in any case, you have to inform the university. In my case, I received the conditional letter on a specific date. I replied to them right away. I received the confirmation that they were going to process it, and after maybe 2 working days, I received a acceptance letter from the university that I have been chosen to become a student in the bachelor's program in Humanities. This letter is actually very important. This is what you're going to use for your visa application. So for the application of visa and the residence permit, I'm going to discuss this in my next video, so please watch out for that. So I hope this helps you out and clears some of the information that you need to know when it comes to applying a school here in Tallinn, Estonia. And also, all of the links will going to be on the description box below. So in case that you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell icon so you won't miss any of my succeeding videos and contents. So in case that you have additional questions and information that you want to know, please leave those information on the comment section down below, and I'm going to try my very best to answer them. So if you enjoy watching this video, just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow along with my journey in my Instagram account. Add me, and in case that you have additional questions that I was not able to answer, you can send me direct messages and I'm going to reply as much as I can. I guess this is going to be it for me for today. This has been RJ, and see you in my next video, travel and adventure.